Hey guys, so I thought I'd do this video before it gets too late, and I don't feel like doing this video anymore. I just wanted to do, since I was thinking about it, and I just saw one of you guys doing this, or a couple of you guys doing this video, and I just thought I would do it. And this might be one of them, but I'm going to talk about my very most embarrassing moments. Ever. Oh, gosh, that's probably his embarrassing moment. Okay, embarrassing moment number one. I was 11, and, my mom had took me and my brother and sister, who were younger than me, to the swim pool. I had just gotten my new a bikini, and I was like skinny back then, but I still had big breasts. And at 11, yeah. And I had just gone off the diving board. And I just was walking off just to, I don't know if I was going to dive some more or talk to my mom, and this lifeguard pulled me aside and said, "Your breasts are showing." And everybody was looking at me, and I felt like I was like, oh my gosh, and I had to pull it up, and I ran to my mom crying, still 11, and she said, just continue going on swimming. And later that day, everybody was like, oh my gosh, your breasts were showing. Oh no, and they said, I was like, what's your name? Libby. And everyone knew it, and it was like I figured, okay, this was when I was 11. This will die down because I was only 11, and I haven't been back to that pool. And I was talking to this guy, and he said, I told him one of my most embarrassing. We're doing an interview for class, what was the most embarrassing class moments ever happened. And I told him, and he said, everyone still remembers that. And I was 15. That would have been 4 years ago, later, or so. Oh my gosh. I was like, fuck, why do people remember that? I didn't want that to be remembered. And number two, I was 9, and I had a little incontinent problem. We were at the pet store, and somehow I really had to go to the bathroom. I mean, really bad, and the pet store didn't have a bathroom. I ran to the Burger King, but it was too late. I had peed my pants, and you know what the worst was worse? It drizzled onto the floor, and my mom and sister just had to rub it in. That was horrid. That day would, live on in infamy. I can't believe I can't still remember that happening. It was, horrifying. My mom was pissed. My little sister, 3 years old, going, Libby Peter Pants, Libby Peter Pants. And, Okay. Third most embarrassing moment. I was 17 and probably in high school, and I knew better than to do this. Or was I 18? I can't remember. It was I was on the cross-country team, and I was in Catholic school, and I found this gum wrapper with a piece of gum. And I thought it would be cool to see the texture of my eyebrow on that piece of gum. And it got stuck, and I couldn't remove it. I had somebody remove it, and they're like, why the hell did you put that why did you put that on your eyebrow? And I said, I just want to see the texture. And they're like, okay, cool. I was like, oh gosh. Number 4 most embarrassing moments ever happened to me. I was running late from school. I was doing my hair, curling it, and running late, and I had to go to the office, and I showed her my burn mark, and she said, "Oh, did you burn yourself curling?" Yeah. It was embarrassing, but it was kind of like the fact that I don't like being late or tardy. Yeah. And I also got embarrassed a couple of times because, my shirt wasn't dress code appropriate, so I had to wear an ugly, sweater, and it was like, oh my gosh, and they didn't, it was because my shirt was too short. Yeah. Another embarrassing moment, I was doing a news clip for class, and I had to make a news thing, and my I was supposed to do it with a partner, but my partner was in permanent detention, and I was so mad at him because he bailed me. I didn't really know who he was, but he was one of those kids that was always in trouble. And I was doing the video, and I was supposed to wave done instead, or do this, or do this. And instead I did, I don't know how to do this because it was so embarrassing. I did this. Or I flipped him off, basically, like this. But I'm not flipping you off, I'm just showing you what I did. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I was so horrified. I was like, oh man, they're gonna send me the principal, and I was like, oh my gosh, no, this is not what this was big mistake. And they did talk about sending me to the principal, and then they realized it was a mistake, and I was mortified, and I was like, oh my gosh, one of the persons who was editing the video, mom was worked around my dad. I was like, oh my gosh, my dad's gonna find out. And one thing I would have to say that would really make me sad or really disappointed is letting my dad down. It's just, I love and respect him so much that this would make him why the hell did you do that, Libby? And that was the main part. I was thinking of my dad, sort of thinking of oh my gosh, I'm going to be considered the bad kid. Oh man. I was in 8th grade, and gosh, I can't believe I still remember that. It was so embarrassing. I have oodles and oodles of embarrassing story moments because I'm a klutz, and I fall and trip and fall and trip, and I'm very forgetful. I've had lots of spills and lots of bruises and lots of shame. And it's kind of I've tripped downstairs, tripped upstairs, and it's getting dark, but another embarrassing thing, my clock was an hour ahead of time, and it's I had to put down, so I thought it was 1 o'clock, but it's been really midnight, or it's been midnight when it's 11 o'clock. Really interesting. I hate daylight savings time. But this is my video. Yeah, comment. Comments are always great. I don't get them very often. PMs, maybe that would be cool, but be nice, be kind. My email is JesusLoverGirl74@hotmail.com. JesusLoverGirl hotmail.com. Tongue-tied. My Facebook is Libby Dungan. You can add me. You can email me. If it's nasty, no emails. I'm not gonna, yeah, I'll block you. And mean comments will be blocked and reported. I can be a nice person, but mean comments, I don't accept rules. Yeah. Well, that's it. And if you know me, my heart belongs to cats and Pink Floyd, and to make it more embarrassing, I love Jesus. Well, that shouldn't be embarrassing. I'm Christian. Jesus rocks. My world. I've been saved, and this is what I got for getting saved. Like my baptism. And to embarrass somebody else, this is my little brother there in grade school. My dad gave it to me. Ha 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 ha. Embarrassing moments and things I love. Like, I'm a Christian and a cat lover. And a music lover. And a spaz.